What's up, everybody, man? I'm here today with two beautiful young players, young talent. One already here is Jalen Campbell and Andaruis Coffey. Andaruis go to the University of Memphis, sophomore. Jalen Campbell, who just currently just committed to Southern University. I'm here today to talk to you guys about what they have been, how their college years have been going so far, and what they trying to improve, and what their goals are. So, start with Jalen, man. Man, I seen you for the first time in high school. I saw your work. I saw how you've been improving, like stuff you done achieved off the field, on the field. So tell me, man. So, how was your high school experience? Starting off as a middle linebacker.
Well, like coming up, like 7th grade, I'll start with Pee-wee. I really didn't like play linebacker. I played safety, and just coming up, I got bigger, and I started going to my size and my body, and I really played running back. That's what I loved doing. My heart was it at first. Just coming up in 7th grade, I started playing a little bit of linebacker in 7th grade. That's how I started off, and I still played running back. I started at running back. And then 8th grade, I still played running back. I played a little bit more defense, more outside linebacker though. In 9th grade, I played high school. I played JV also, but I played high school. I played a little bit of fullback, but then I ain't really play linebacker. But then 10th grade came and I started on both at outside linebacker and played fullback and running back. And so, like the first game in my 10th grade year, like in Oxford, Mississippi, we playing Senatobia in the scrimmage game. I broke my ankle, and I was out for the whole season my 10th grade year. And so it was just a hard time for me with my niece dying too as well, like right after that. And so I just kept my head down, prayed, kept my faith, and kept working. Came back 11th grade year. I played outside linebacker again. And then I started off offense as well, but linebacker, I played more defense this time, and I started off outside linebacker again. Then we struggled at first. Started out 1-2, but we were still doing good. Then we played Flood County. We lost that game. We lost in the shootout, and coach was just like, "We want to move you to middle linebacker." So that's what I did. And next game, I led the team in tackles. The next game, and it was just my spot was secured by then. And by the end of my junior year, I received my first offer from Colin Community College, which I went and I committed to them by the end of my senior year. I went and signed there, and then actually my 11th grade year, I got Defensive Player of the Year at like my 11th grade year, and fast forward 12th grade year. Well, we went to state championship my 11th grade year too. Then 12th grade year, I won MVP of the district. My 12th grade year, we went undefeated. So I say like my high school career, it started off like down here, but then I kept working, kept grinding. You know what I'm saying? Thank God to be where I'm at right now.
Man, that's good to hear, man. That's good to kind of bounce back, like you said, from your 10th grade year, your 11th grade year, then the 12th grade year, you kind of just achieved and kind of got to the top. So tell me, like, was there other school besides Colin before you committed to them?
Yeah, I mean, recruitment was slow, like after my 11th grade year, because I didn't really do nothing that 10th grade year. I ain't really go to no camp because I really just didn't want to really like focus on my recruitment right there. I wanted to focus on getting better as a player after my injury. So recruitment came slow. So like after my 11th grade year, Colin really just my only offer. But then, I went to Ole Miss camp. I did pretty. Me and Darius actually went to Ole Miss camp. We did pretty good. We talked to Matt Luke at the time. He was the head coach. He liked what we did at the camp. But we really not like. I really didn't get too much after my 11th grade year. Then like after my 12th grade year, I got basically all the JUCOs, and I got Delta State and Mississippi College and a couple D2 schools. So I just decided to go to Colin though, because that was my first offer too.
Okay, all right. So fast forward, okay, got to college. So you did great there. Congratulations for graduating, of everything. So like when you got to college, what was your first experience being there? Like what was your experience of being there first day?
Well, when I went on my visit, it felt like it felt like back at the crib, kind of like country, kind of like a little city area too, and you know, it was it wasn't too cut like we had a little city right next to it, so it was just like back at the crib, and it wasn't too far from the crib, but then again it was kind of far, and nobody really knew me down there, and I just wanted to be in something new. And so it was a great family atmosphere. Like I got an NFL. He finna go to the NFL, right? Probably get drafted right now. Like coming in, I had somebody right in front of me, and I wasn't used to that. Somebody being in front of me, I'm used to just always starting. So I actually started my first game. I had the most tackle my first game down there, but it was still a grind, just like back in high school. I had to work my way up to get that starting spot with like nothing was secure, and you got dogs out there in the JUCO world. So you know what I'm saying, like Colin, it was a great atmosphere, but then again, you know what I'm saying, you still in that mud, you still in that grind, so you gotta keep grinding, like even in that JUCO.
That's good, bro. So I'm glad that you overcame all the things you overcame in college and JUCO years. So man, I'm gonna talk to Andaruis. So Andaruis, man, I know a lot of people don't know you, man. Like I said, both of y'all, all three of us from the same hometown. So you and Jalen, y'all both played high school together, same high school. So tell me, man, like how was it? Because at first you was a defensive back, right? So you started as a defensive back. So that you transferred to quarterback, I think your last 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how was it? Was it like, it was something that you really loved doing, playing quarterback, or was it something like culture you want to put you in position, help the team to win?
It was the coach wanted me to be in a position for everybody to win, and plus I was behind a dude who's gonna be the starter for my first 2 years in high school, and I knew I wasn't gonna get a chance eventually until he was gone. So playing DB was the fastest way to get on the field and to show them what I could do. So yeah, I took the opportunity to do it, and I happened to be pretty good at it. So yeah.
Okay, so when you first started playing quarterback, how was it the first day of practice? Because I know that like coach put you in position, you like first play you probably don't really didn't do right, or, do well at it, and then like you start practicing, learn the plays and learn the coverages and everything like stuff like that. So what was it the first day you started being a quarterback? Like how was it?
So when I really started being a quarterback was in 7th grade when the dude, because I always wanted to play receiver, and I just started quarterback in 7th grade, so I didn't ever think I was gonna play quarterback ever.
Right.
And that was the position they put me in my 7th grade year, and I don't feel like it ain't got nothing on how high school was for the first time, because when it was just me by myself as a starter for the first time, it was 7-on-7. We went I think we played Choctaw County, and I made a lot of mistakes.
Right.
But it was the thrill of something I really wanted to do. I really worked hard to be a quarterback.
Right.
I was going to camps and everything just to be a good quarterback. But yeah, it was nervous. I made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, that's hard. And being a quarterback is on a difficult position. And like you like the point guard of the team, you run the offense, and you orchestrate everything else. So fast forward to high school, like I think you was like one of the top players in your class in the state, one of the best players in your position. So when you first heard your name being in that conversation, being one of the top players in your state of Mississippi, how was it for you? Because I know a lot of players that's in Mississippi, want to get that recognition, want to get that exposure. So how was it when you started hearing your name out there?
Honestly, I wasn't even the one who was looking forward to being the #1 player in the state. It's something that every kid think about. But
right.
When I found out, I found out about Coach Miller,
Right.
showing me a newspaper, like, look, like,
Yeah.
top 5 in the state. And I was like, man, like, I ain't never cared about that. I always wanted to win a state championship.
Right.
Before I left high school, that was the main goal. I always wanted to get offers, but having a ring on my finger was the biggest thing
Yeah,
I
it is,
ever
man.
wanted.
Best
In high
feeling
school,
ever.
Period. So like, I didn't care about the newspaper, none of that. Like it was plenty of times I had chance to do interviews, but I refused to do them because it was about the team. It wasn't about me.
Right.
Because the team made me. I didn't make the team.
Man, it's great to be a team player first because you never know what you have to do to sacrifice for the team and for yourself too, because it's hard. You know, a lot of people want their exposure. A lot of people want their recognition. Go to these camps and go to some of these top prospect schools. And so it's like when you put yourself out there, it's like, man, I'm really here. Like I can see myself going to the next level. You know, further my career. So like, when you first heard about getting your first offer, I know you got offers from I think a couple of D1s and a couple of JUCOs. And so, what was your first offer besides before you committed to? I think you committed to Ole Miss at first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what was the excitement about? Like, how do you feel at that time?
So my first offer was from University of Southern Mississippi. I was just chilling. It was cold. It was raining outside. I was doing a little workout. Happened to get a call from Coach. I can't remember his name. Coach Lacey, something. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
O-line coach.
Okay.
And he called me. He was like, "Yeah, we're going to offer you." And I had to ask him again. I said, "So y'all gave me a scholarship offer?" He's like, "Yeah, we're offering you." I immediately called my mom, and ever since then, offers came in after that one. But the first one, man, it was a great feeling.
Okay. So like your senior year, both of y'all, I think your junior, y'all went to state, right?
Yeah, my junior year we went to state.
Okay, so I went to state.
Played Taylor in the 2A state.
So how was that feeling, man? Cause you know, one only never went to state, period. So how was that feeling, man? Being that you on the biggest stage of y'all high school careers and y'all, been playing against one of the best schools in the state. How was that feeling, man? Because for everybody in the whole city was rooting for y'all. And so I seen it like from afar because I was at school in college. So I'm like, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to see these guys play and perform. And so I actually saw it on TV. So it was amazing, bro. I was like, bro, these guys are really doing their thing out here. So how was the feeling, bro?
Well, I'm gonna say, like, for me, like, I had a dream about it. Like, I've been to Wolf and go to state. So, like, when we, I say the first round, they really, like, it gave us a wake-up call because we could have got beat. We were down, like, 22-7. And we just came back, started raining. We had rain delays. We just came back, grinded back. We won by, like, 1 point. And the second game, it was straight. We won by a breeze. Then the third game, it was just the thrill. It came down to the last few seconds. And, I feel like just God was on our side the whole time. Like, it was just destined. Like I said, I had a dream about it. Like, God destined for us to go to state.
Right.
And so we played Scott Central third round. And it came down to, like, when my man caught a deep pass for Jace Hall.
Yeah, I heard that on radio, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, the Calhoun City game. And see, like, we played Calhoun City before. And we, like, beat, like, I say we beat the mess out of them. And, like, this game, though, it was like the North Half game. It would turn like I ain't never seen one of them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I ain't never seen one of them come out like that. Like had like pre-game, like it was the stand was packed. Like I was like, it really threw me for a loop. And I was just turned that game. It was cold. Like I made the last when I made the last tackle when they had offense. Like I remember just firework coming up. Like I'm gonna just say my personal spin. I had I was on the away side. I ran all the way across the field. I found my parents in the stand. Like, man, I was just crying. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was crying like every playoff game. Cause every playoff game except one was just exciting. And so, like I said, man, God was on our side. Then I said when we got to state, it was just like, man, this what we here for. Like, this what you been working on this whole time. And like, things didn't go our way, but you know what I'm saying, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. You know, like, everything happened for a reason, though. God, you know, everything happened for a reason.
Yeah, it did, bro. Like, I was like, when I say I was happy, bro, I was happy for y'all to win, to go to that state championship, man. And like I say, man, it was a great experience for y'all, man. I know. So, like, fast forward to Andaruis, your college career. So, you first got to University of Memphis. How was it, like, first day on campus? So you can meet new guys, new team players, and coaches, and stuff like that. So, how was it for the experience first day?
First day was, because of COVID, you know, you didn't get the full freshman experience, but just meeting everybody, it was cool. You see where everybody background from, and you know, you really lock in on the first day because you know what we are here for, and you know it's your class, so everybody's like, yeah, this our goal for our class, you know. I'm pretty sure every class do that, you know.
Right.
They go first time, like, yeah, this is what we trying to do here.
Right.
But it was cool. I mean, like, it was COVID year, so I can't really say too much because
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. That COVID, it did throw everybody off a little bit because everybody didn't get a chance see a whole full college experience. So I say I'm gonna ask you this. So when you got first practice, like the spring. So how was the first practice? Because I know the first practice is intense. Everybody trying to get after it. You know, coach trying to put everybody in the best positions. You know, trying to figure everybody out. So how was your first practice being around your teammates?
Hot, tiring. It was nothing like I did ever in my life. My legs was done. It was just, I looked like a freshman my first day. They had me looking like a freshman. You know, you got the older receivers, you know, they more experienced. They about this they 4 or 5 camp, you know, they legs used to it. So, you know, they getting into your tail too. But yeah, it was very intense. Coaches on your tail, you know, by simple stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just taking the knee, taking your helmet off, standing up, keep your helmet on. It really break you in for real on the first day. Yeah.
Okay, so when you starting to get used to the offense and defense, so right now you currently as a running back right now. So you first came there, you was a defensive back. So like, how was the transition from you transferring from defensive back into a running back?
I feel like really it was easy because they just threw me into it. But at the same time, I had surgery on my shoulder after the season, so I really got the whole semester to learn the playbook before I got hurt again before the season even started this year. But I had surgery from an injury 4 years ago, and I got to learn the playbook. So me jumping in, it wasn't nothing because I had studied the playbook and the system that whole semester. So when it was time for me to come back, I knew everything. So yeah.
Okay. So for everybody that don't know, like, so starting with you, Jalen. Now since you just committed to Southern University, so what you trying to improve? Like, what you trying to bring to the table? Since you haven't got on campus yet, so what you trying to bring to the table as far as your ability and everything else?
I say just get more flexible, get my hips more loose, and get my leader, go in, try to be a leader, and go and get my starting spot. Just ball out, really just be a leader, man. And we got a whole new coach staff, so you know, I really don't know, what all we finna do and what to expect right now. So
right.
I just go in with my head down, keep God first, and just ball out, though. Really, just work on my craft.
Hey man, that's the best way to do it, especially when you going to a new campus, new atmosphere, everything gonna start changing, and so it's like you're gonna have to kind of start on life from day one. You got to, you're gonna be I know it's gonna be tough, but you will get it though, bro. Room for you and everything. So for both of y'all, so for all of you that don't know y'all, period, what is one thing that y'all want to give people to out there that y'all want to let them know that, hey, this is who I am, this is what I'm trying to do. So what's y'all main goal, like y'all trying to bring to the table next year?
the main goal for me to bring is I come from a winning culture. You know, all we did was win. We know how to win. We know what the winning team look like back where I'm from. Really to bring the winning culture back, take all the negativity out of the team. Because, you know, the more negativity you have in the team, the more negative the team will be. Then you got these little semi-groups, people parted off instead of the team just being together. But the one thing I really do want to bring my athletic ability to the offense, to be able to do anything, really just to the team. I could do anything, just, you know, just let me do anything on the field and let us help us win, because that's all I care about. Win.
Hey, bring everything to the table, and like you can't always be one-dimensional. You can do everything, because that's what coaches look at. They look at for players who can just not just do one thing, but there's other things, you know, because it's gonna make you look even better to stand out, because they what these coaches looking for. Because I experienced that in college. Like coaches would tell me, like, man, you just can't be a player that can, you know, tackle. Be a player that can lead, you know, because you need leaders. You need players that can also help to boost the team up a little bit. So the last question I want to ask, what is it that y'all feel like from y'all school that y'all want to achieve, like personal or just team goals? What is it?
Sweat championship, I'm trying to win Sweat HBC championship, like on my end, you know what I'm saying? You know, we play FCS ball, so, you know, Sweat championship, like as far as we can go undefeated, much we can do, you know, the best we can do.
For us, we trying to make it to the New Year's Six like Cincinnati. Of course, we're in the AAC. We trying to make it to the New Year's Six, but like Cincinnati, our goals is bigger than just a championship. We trying to get to the same stage Cincinnati on, which we feel like we on the platform with them. So
okay, yeah. Cause Memphis, I gotta say, y'all school have been coming a long way, man. Like from I think 3 years ago, y'all had first got in the top 25. To see them now with them, the culture they have brought to the city and to the community, man, it's been big time, man. I'm rooting for y'all, cause I've been rooting for y'all for a little minute since you came there. So, but yeah, man, this the end of the interview, man. These two beautiful prospects here, bro. They have a lot of goals. They have things they want to achieve. I want to see these guys go to the next level, man, because it's gonna be big for our hometown, and I want to see y'all make it, bro, to the next level, because it's gonna not only make y'all proud, but make the city and y'all family proud. So
I want to just say that, like, to all the people, like all the Yankees and whatnot, like, you know what I'm saying? It's achievable, man. Like, it's just keep working, man. Just keep working, keep grinding. Like, it's gonna happen for you. Like, all the people that come to, the people that finna go to school, man, don't give up on your dream. If that's what you really want to do, just keep grinding, though.
same thing, man. My biggest motivation is say don't get caught up in the life in Winona. It's bigger life outside of Winona.
right.
I'm telling you.
Right.
If you got a chance just to go see other things, go see it.
Go see other
Y'all
things.
go 707. Go to camps. Just go see. Just see stuff outside of Winona. We're gonna give you bigger goals in life. Like Jalen said, what we did is achievable, just like anybody else who did it before us. And just don't settle. Don't settle. I said nothing wrong with JUCO, but don't settle for JUCO. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come out the gate. I'm pretty sure Jalen ain't settle for JUCO.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do what's best for you,
I'm
man.
telling you, don't settle.
don't settle for JUCO. Like, go for the biggest. I feel like that's the thing. I've always went for the biggest, regardless of how I look. But regardless of if you do go to camps and things look like, man, they more advanced. Now you see them. Now you know, like, okay, that's what I need to be doing. Like, it's stuff like that. You can bring it back to your guys, like I do with Jalen. Tell them stuff all the time about, you know, how this and that, you know, how people do stuff now than how you do it in Winona, because everything in Winona ain't necessarily the right thing, you know, when it comes to athletic ability. So just go see new stuff, man. Go to camps.
Keep God first.
Keep God first. Keep the faith.
Hey man, I like that motivation speech to give it to not only just to our city, but just to the young people out there in Mississippi. and to the younger people out here in Memphis, man, because these are great talent. Like I say, these guys, we from the same hometown, and we just trying to do something big and trying to make it. And so I like what y'all just said, man. And at the end, bro, I want to say thank y'all for having me and interview y'all guys, man. Good luck to the next level, and I wish y'all well, man.